Hey, what's up? Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm gonna make a nice steak sandwich. I call it the Fifth and Western sandwich. Uh, Kind of a basic steak sandwich, but it's got a couple extra things on it that kicks it up and really makes it worthy of this kitchen. And I think you'll really like it. So what's different about this sandwich? Take a look. What makes a great steak sandwich? Well, first, a little bit of lime. You'll see how that plays in. Jalapeno peppers. Got some nice ones right there. And finally, a little cilantro. And I'm gonna have some avocado on there too. I'll get that ready in a minute. But first, let's start with this steak. All right, I got some nice chuck over here. You can use any kind of steak. This is good because it's got the veins and kind of got the marbling through there. And it was on sale, so I went and grabbed that. It's a little thick though. A little bit thicker than I like for a steak sandwich. So I'm gonna go ahead and trim it up a little bit and get it marinated, get started. Show that in there. Take this one. Yeah, I started making this sandwich a while ago because I had tried it at a little restaurant in LA. And man, Mexican restaurant, you don't see the steak sandwich on the menu too often. I forgot what they called it, but since this restaurant was on 5th and Western, I call mine the 5th and Western steak sandwich. And so I got that all trimmed up and looks great. And I'm gonna go ahead and get it marinated. For that, just a little olive oil. Little salt. And as always, you usually see me use salt. It's sea salt. And some fresh black pepper. And go ahead and put it on because this is all I'm going to use: salt and pepper and a little olive oil. Okay, got that going. Go ahead and set it to the side. Actually, one more thing. All right, and the last ingredient for that steak marinade that I'm working on is a little lime. I'm gonna wipe off my cutting board and put a little lime juice in there. And this being a cheaper steak, it's might be a little tough. But with the marinade, the little lime juice that I'm adding and the salt, that'll help break it down a little bit. But it'll still come out great. So now I got my olive oil, lime juice, salt, and pepper in there. All right. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is I got my lettuce pretty much ready to go. I think I will trim it a little bit though. Gonna do is just I want some nice strips. There you go. Let's see here. All right, got that ready. I need a little more lime juice. So get that ready to go. And that lime juice is really going to come into play after the steak gets almost cooked. We're going to cook that steak to like a medium rare. Get to that in a minute. All right, I got my Roma tomatoes here. Now on any sandwich, I like a thin slice of tomato. If it's too thick and you're eating a tomato sandwich and everything else is just going along with it, I like a thin slice of tomato to just set it off a little bit. Okay, there's that. Go ahead and get that in there. There you go. Got that ready. All right. Now for the peppers. Probably watch this show a lot. You'll see I like everything really spicy. So that being the case, I'm not interested in omitting the veins in there. That's where a lot of the heat is, right there in the seeds. So go ahead and leave those in. More heat the better, that's what I say. Okay, just trim this up a little bit, and notice that the way I'm slicing these, I want to try and keep them as big as possible. I don't want little pieces, because they're gonna have to balance on top of everything else in the sandwich. All right, I went ahead and finished up on getting this stuff ready. A few sprigs of cilantro, and then I got my avocado going. Still got the meat marinating, and so I think it's about ready. It's been about 30 minutes since I started that, so about ready to go with that. So I think my grill's hot, so go ahead and get that going. All right, you know, pretty much everybody knows you want to start with a hot grill, cold oil, hot grill. So that's about smoking right now, so she's ready to go. Throw some olive oil in there. That stuff's great. So I'll just gonna get it on there real good, and it's gonna smoke up a little bit, but that means that's a good thing. That means everything's in agreement, and here we go. All right, you can see it's only been a few minutes, and it's I'm getting those nice grill marks. And like I said earlier, this is going to be medium rare. Flip it over, let it go for a little while on that side. It's going to smoke, don't mind that. All right, yeah, the steak's coming along. It's been going for a couple minutes now.